friends, welcome to Betkraft, your home of short football predictions and analysis. Okay, we are still on international break, but in Betkraft we delve deep to get you daily games as usual. Today we looked into games in Italy, in Italian Serie C as well as Italian Serie D, and we also had some games that we looked into in Spanish lower leagues and also today being Sunday, being the day that we play our games, Sunday Millionaire Games. All right, I have all of those games, put in place, and the drop down will be shown at the end of this video. And also for those of you who are using BetKing, you're in luck. We also have the booking code, which will also come up at the end of this very video. So stick around. Do not swipe yet. Okay. Without more further ado, we have to start the business of the day. But before then, I will urge those of you who are actually, have not subscribed to our video, please take our time, right now to do the subscription, all right, so that, we grow as well as you do not miss out on our wonderful contents coming up on this channel every day. Please take our time to subscribe down there. All right, we've done that. Okay, let's move on. And today, we'll start with the very first game that we have. It is in Italian Serie C. Well, we have Pro Vercelli coming up against Padova. Okay, as usual, we'll take a look at how they fared in the past recent games. We'll see that in the past 5 recent games for the home side, they've had 2 draws and 3 losses, and their away side Padova have had 2 wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss in the past 5 games. And we also consider the home side when they are actually playing from their home. You see that in the past 5 home games they've had 3 losses and also 2 draws, and the away side playing from away have been able to achieve 3 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw while playing from away. So Padova is much more stronger side facing this Pro Vercelli, and mind you, Padova is also ranked 2nd in the league, and Pro Vercelli is ranked 14th. So the difference is very huge, and we expect the away side, who is in better form, especially when they are playing from away, to pick up the sports in this very encounter. It is the away win that's our verdict in that very game. And the next game is also in Italian Serie C, where we'll have Lucis coming up against Cesena. Okay, as usual, in the past 5 games for the home side, they've had two wins, 2 draws, and as well as 1 loss, while the away side have seen 4 wins and 1 loss in the past 5 games they've played so far. So let's consider when the home sides are playing at home, we see that they have had 4 wins while playing from home, and away side have had also 4 wins while playing from away. So these are a high scoring side. So in this encounter, we expect at least 2 goals coming up in this very encounter. 2 goals coming up in this encounter. Seeing that in the past, matches for these 2 sides have produced lots of goals, so we expect at least 2 goals in this encounter. So that's the verdict for that. And the next game that we have is in Italian Serie D. We'll have Alba coming up against Ligona in Italian Serie D. Okay, and as usual, we'll take a look at how the home teams have fared and also their away team. The home teams in the past 5 games have had just 1 win and 4 losses in the past 5 games they've had, and the away team have managed 2 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw in the past 5 games they've had. And also we consider the home side while playing from home turf, they have also managed 2 wins and they have had 3 losses while playing from their home. And Ligona from away have had 3 wins and 2 losses playing from away. Also, we look at the ranking on the table. We'll see that Ligona is ranked 10 and Alba is ranked 17 in the league so far. So it is the away side who is expected to pick up the sports in this very encounter. Okay. All right, Ligona to win outrightly in this very encounter. That's our verdict. Okay. Going to the next game that we have for you is also in Italian Serie D, where we have Lavanese coming up against Alcione Milano in Italian Serie D. As well as we look at the recent 5 games for both sides, we see that the home side have had 2 wins, 2 draws, 2 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw in the past 5 home games, and the away side have seen 3 wins and 2 draws in the past 5 games they've had so far. And looking at the home side while they're playing the home turf, we see that they have been able to manage just 1 win, and they have had 2 draws and also 2 losses while playing from their home turf. But the away side in the past 5 games they've had so far, playing from away. They've had 4 wins and 1 draw. Putting them in a better condition and a better position to pick up the spot in this very encounter. Respect the away side, Milano, to pick up the spot in this encounter. Away win. That's our verdict in this very game. And I'll have to go to the next game that we have for you. Okay. Also in Serie D, we have Matesi coming up against San Benedet's. Okay, San Benedet's in Italian Serie D. So we look at how they fared in the past 5 games as usual. We'll see that in the home side, Matesi have had 1 win, they've had 2 losses and also 2 draws, while the away side, San Benedict, have managed 2 wins and 2 draws and also 1 loss in the past 5 games I've had so far. Looking at how the home side have fared while playing from their home turf, they have had 2 wins, they have had 2 losses and also 1 draw while playing from their home turf. And San Benedict from away have managed 3 wins and also 2 draws while playing from away, and that put them in the better seat to pick up the spot in this very encounter. Seeing that also San Benedict is also ranked 2nd in the league, while Matese is ranked 18 at the bottom of the league. So we expect the away side, who is in better form, to pick up the spot in this very encounter. Away win. That's our verdict in that very game. And that takes us to the next game that we have. It is in Spanish Primera Division, Spanish lower league, where we have a Barcelona B coming up against the Colena. All right, as usual, we'll take a look at how those people have fared in the past 5 games. We see that for Barcelona B in the past 5 games, they've had 4 wins and 1 draw in the past 5 games they've had so far, and the away side have had 2 wins and 3 draws, in the past 5 games. Colena, and when Barcelona B is playing from home, we'll see that they have had 4 wins and also 1 draw while playing from home. And Colena, playing from away, have managed 2 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw while playing from away. So in this very encounter, we see that Barcelona B is much more better in terms of form, and we expect them to pick up the spot in this very encounter. And also in the league, we see that Barcelona B is ranked 3rd in that league, and also they're having 4 points behind the league leaders, Deportivo La Coruña. Okay, and the Colena, on the other hand, is ranked 12th in the league. So we expect the home side, who's better placed and better in better form, to pick up the spot in this very game. It is Barcelona B to win. That's our verdict in that very game. And the next game that we have also is in Spanish Premier Division, where we have Granada B coming up against Atletico Madrid B. And as usual, we'll take a look at how they fared in the past 5. We'll see that for Granada B, they've had 4 losses and 1 draw in the past 5 games ahead so far. And their away side, Atletico Madrid B, have seen 2 wins and 3 draws in the past 5 games ahead. So if we're looking at how they have fared when playing from home turf, the Granada B have had 5 losses while playing from home. Out of 5, they have lost in the entire 5 games they've had so far while playing from home. And also, Atletico Madrid, on the other hand, have had 3 draws and 2 losses while playing from away. And also, what you've mentioned is the fact that the ranking in this region, we see that Atletico Madrid B is ranked 12th, and Granada B is ranked 20th in the league, which is the bottom placed team in the league. And we expect Atletico Madrid, who is in a better form, to pick up the spot in this very encounter. We expect them to, come up with some sort of result, winning outrightly in this very encounter. Okay, away win. That's our verdict for that very game. And the next game that we have for you is also in Spanish Segunda Division, also Spanish lower league, where we have La Nucia coming up against Valencia B. And as usual, we'll take a look at how those 2 teams have fared in the past 5 games. We see that for the home side, La Nucia, in the past 5 games, they've had 4 losses and also 1 draw in the past 5 games they have had so far. And their away side, Valencia B, in the past 5 games, have been able to manage 1 win, 2 draws, and 2 losses. And as well, we explore how they fared from home. We see that the home side have had just 1 win in the past 5 games, and they've had 2 losses and 2 draws in the past 5 home games they've had so far. And the Valencia, their away side, have been able to manage 2 wins playing from away, and they also had 3 draws playing from away. And also consider how the standing at the moment. You see that Valencia B is ranked 11th, and La Nucia is ranked 18th, also languishing at the bottom table in that very region of the league. So we expect the away side, Valencia B, to pick up the spots in this very encounter. Our verdict is away side to win. That's our verdict in this very game. And heading to the last game of the day, it is in Sweden Cup, Women Cup, where we have a Häcken women coming up against Kristianstad women, all right, in the Swedish league. And we look at how both teams are fared in the recent past. And you see that in the past 5 games for Häcken, which is the home side, they've had 4 wins, and also they've had 1 loss, which was against in the PSG women in the Champions League. All right, that defeat was on the 20th. All right, they were defeated by 2-1 by PSG women. And also the away side, Kristianstad, on the playing from away, the women have been able to, in the past 5 games, they achieved 3 wins and also 2 losses in the past 5 games they've played so far. And also looking at how the home side have fared while playing from home, they've had 3 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss while playing from home. And also the away side, while playing from away, they've had 3 wins and 2 draws. And look at the standings in that Swedish Women League. We see that Häcken is currently leading with 6 points. They have played 2 matches and they have won all the 2 matches. And the Kristianstad have played 2 matches, but they've been able to win 1. They have also lost the other 1. So Häcken is a top place team in the Swedish Women League, and they are doing so well for themselves. And we expect them to pick up the sports in this very encounter. They have to get back to winning ways, and it is the home side Häcken who's expected to pick up the sports in this game. Home win, that's our verdict in that very encounter. And okay, that concludes the games that we predicted for you today. And also it is time for the Sunday Millionaire games. And all right, these are the games for the Sunday Millionaire games. All right, okay, these are the games. All right, we took our time to look into those games and come up with those verdicts and make those picks for that very Sunday Millionaires game. All right, and also for those of you who will prefer the booking code, if you are playing with BetKing, this is the booking code as well. Okay, so that it should be easy for you. All right, that concludes our predictions and our tips for you today, Sunday. All right, I hope to see you again tomorrow. And until then, remember to always play responsibly and do not, put your entire fortune in the bet. Okay. That being said, keep winning. Best can guarantee.